So I'm here with at the Biohack stand with Meow.
Yep.
How you going, Meow?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a really busy couple of days.
I can imagine. So what are you and what do you do?
Yeah, so we're the biohackers. We are a little bit different than any other stall here. So we take a make or a hack approach to biology and molecular biology in particular.
Okay, all right. And so what are some of the things that you've been creating?
Yeah, so we have a lab in Redfern, and that is under the process of getting certification. And then we can do things like creating GMOs or isolating out interesting bacteria from the environment. I've actually got one here today.
Okay.
That I'll talk
All right,
through.
excellent. Yeah, sure.
So I went to the fish markets just around the corner.
Yep.
And I got some ink from a squid.
Right.
Strangest request I had all day.
Can I buy some ink?
So it contains bioluminescent bacteria.
Right, wow.
So I sterilised in my pressure cooker some cotton buds. So if you want to grab just one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There we go. And then I prepared some petri dishes.
Yep.
Now these have some salt, some Monox, some Vegemite, and a little bit of agar, which is a jelly that is used in Asia as a dessert.
Yep.
But we use it because it provides a surface for the bacteria to grow on.
To grow on, yeah. Sure.
And they don't eat the agar.
Okay.
So, and that allows us to examine them all while they're growing. So if you want to just dip the cotton bud in, and then just draw it lightly across the surface of the plate.
Yep.
Just there we go, perfect. Cover as much of it as you can.
Yeah.
Dip it back in again if it's getting a bit dry. Now in about 24 hours, if we're lucky, about a third of these plates will have bioluminescent bacteria on them.
Wow.
So you see little pinpoint dots of a brilliant blue light.
Wow. Wow,
So,
that's incredible.
You might see this phenomenon in nature.
Yep.
Sometimes in the ocean, there's like when the waves break,
that's
you
right.
see blue light come out.
Yeah. Excellent.
And so what we do is, bioluminescence is really interesting.
Yeah.
It has heaps of applications across biology. We do it because it's fun. But it does have commercial applications. So I focus on, my main interest is in creating businesses out of makerspaces.
Right, okay.
So we try and spin out, whenever someone has a cool idea, we try and get it rapidly prototyped.
Right.
And then see if we can get funding to take it to a bigger audience.
Okay.
Sharing is probably the most exciting thing for me.
So you're aiming for someone who has a really cool idea and just bringing it out to the market. And
definitely. And then we also encourage tinkering and prototyping in our space. So the way that we think we generally get to these cool ideas that we want to share with other people is through the process of experimentation, but not the way that you might do it academically.
Okay, fantastic. So it's just tinkering. Fantastic. Excellent. So where can people find out about you?
Yeah, so foundry.bio is our website. We also have a website, Biohack Sid.
Okay.
Biohack Sid is the world's biggest Facebook group for biohacking.
Okay.
So we've got people from all over the place there, and then BioFoundry is a place you can watch our laboratory. So more news and things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
In the Biohack Sydney page, though, there's lots of active discussion.
Okay.
So if you're not really sure about where you fit in, that's a good place. And
to start off with.
Do you want the bonus as well?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Biohacking is pretty broad.
Yeah.
I'm actually bionic.
Okay. I heard about that. You've got an implant on your yeah.
So if you want to feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent.
What does it feel
it's
like?
RFID. A little RFID.
NFC,
NFC. Yeah.
So I'll see if I can get it working.
Okay.
$1 million.
Hang on. Don't you have it to unlock your phone?
So there's been problems.
Oh, okay. Right.
I've tried to get it to unlock my phone and also launch an application at the same time.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can't get it to do both.
Right. Okay.
But also, so the Google Smart Lock is a new technology that allows you to open with an NFC device.
Yep.
It doesn't work perfectly.
Okay.
So I'll see if you can have a look. I've never done it this way. There we go. So.
Excellent.
It's loading up.
Fantastic. Hey, Pokemon. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So,
another
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
My thumb, it loads up Pokemon, but you can reprogram it.
Yeah.
It has about 868 bytes.
Okay.
So tiny at the moment, but we're working on
extending it
some more.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we're mainly interested in range.
Yeah.
Because the antenna is coiled up inside something like a grain of rice.
Yeah.
The read distance is tiny.
Yeah.
There's some new chips that are on the horizon, have about a 3 centimeter read distance.
Okay. And how does the skin affect the reading capabilities?
Not that much.
Okay.
It's so the radio waves come out the back of the phone.
Yep.
And it penetrates the skin really easily.
Okay.
It's the distance, it's the coil in there that's the antenna that's the problem. So
that's right.
The new chips have changed that. They're in beta testing at the moment though. so it'll still be a little while before they hit the market.
Okay.
But yeah, stay tuned.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Cool stuff coming.
All right. Thank you very much.
For your time.
Yep. Thank you.
So most people who want to become a scientist have to go through the traditional education pathway. So that's what I did. So I have a PhD in engineering and I now work in R&D. Very, very privileged position, but in many ways a very rarefied position. You've got to do so much education, it's quite restricted. But everyone in society has stuff to contribute, right? Everyone should have the ability to be able to have that same passion for inquiry and be able to then share the results of whatever the sort of intellectual fervour or passion is. And that's kind of, I guess, sort of the deep philosophical foundation of things like BioFoundry and the Biohacking Society, is how do you open up science to the world and make it an open platform that everyone feels like they can be part of and engage with. These guys particularly like to focus on biohacking, which is kind of the biological sciences, molecular engineering, genetic engineering, which these days are so well developed through techniques like CRISPR, which is a genetic engineering technique, which has just come about and is now starting to bring the cost down of a lot of these techniques a great deal. And that has also meant now we can start to do these experimental and laboratory techniques, which you previously had to have a very well-equipped science laboratory, typically in a university. A lot of it now you can do on your kitchen bench at home. Right? And so the cost and the accessibility of these techniques has come down magnitudes, which then means people should be able to explore, play, discover in that space. And not even necessarily looking to maybe change the world, maybe even just to satisfy their own intellectual curiosity. That's the thing, just being able to do it for whatever they think is an important reason to do it.
Yeah, so biohacking similar to just printing out a 3D part.
Yeah, that's part of it. Anything to do with modifying our biology, anything to do with modifying, in some cases, our cognition, how we think. It's all under the realm of biohacking. So a lot of people in this space, they do research on, say, implants. So Meow, for instance, had something implanted in his finger, an NFC near-field chip. So you can do PayWave and PayPass. You can just do that now by tapping your finger on there. Other people investigate how does transcranial dermal stimulation, which is if we apply magnetic fields and electrical impulse to our brains, how does that affect our cognition and the way we think? And there's potentially a lot of treatments there for things like depression, anxiety, and maybe not even necessarily treating disease, but actually improving our biology, allowing us to have greater memory, think faster, be more creative. Other people are more interested in looking at the more sort of evolutionary side of biology. It's, I guess, more of my interest. So can we study the forms of nature? Can we study the way that the solutions evolution is selected for, and then apply that to our own engineered systems? And I guess the typical example here is if you look at this concrete pillar, it's just a blob of material, right? There's no real intelligence built into it. If you look at a tree is pretty much the most perfect piece of mechanical engineering in the world. It's got about 7 levels of structural complexity and hierarchy to it, and it's fundamentally made from very, very weak components. But these components are arranged in such a way that we get this thing that can reproduce, generate energy, it moves nutrients up and down its body, it can heal itself. And we should be able to apply that same sort of evolutionary selected smartness to our own societies and our own engineered systems, right?
Yep.
So that's really what this whole society and I guess sort of movement is about. It's not about any one of those in particular. It's about how do you unlock all that stuff so people feel like they can get into that if they want to. Give them the tools and the support they need to do that. So these guys have created a lab space, the BioFoundry, which is supposed to be basically an open genetics lab, where if you have a problem in genetics or you want to do some experiment or discovery program, you can just rock up and start using this lab space. Or if you're a company who's looking to do some work in this space, you can get very low-cost experimental work done by these folk using that space. It's all that. That's what it's all about.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time.